Their previous set was a 2-0 over Nick and Blazy, and Cody Travis and Phazon's previous set was a 2-0 over Stimpy and Tiffany. So just based on raw stats, I would put that as a much tougher game for Cody and Faison compared to Remy and Isidru. Now we see a couple axes in this game, but Faison here is not starting on the Val. He's not starting on the Wushang. He's starting on the Hattori, kind of his other character that is in rotation. Blue team in a little bit of trouble here. Cody keeps hitting big swings. He hit one, he hit two, and there's the third. This time it's a down signature for the knockout.
Blue team really struggling to find their footing here in game number 1. Cody Travis on that Barasa, big dare, and Phazon's gonna fall. Blue team able to even up the stock count, but look at Remy's health. He's already almost in orange.
Red team actually retreating.
Yeah, I mean, they had everything there, right? They had the stage control, they had the weapon advantage. Remy was the only one with a weapon, and Red team's like, all right, we'll back up, come back on the stage, and maybe we'll just win in the neutral. As Remy on his final stock here, already getting hit by Phazon, but they're going to rotate for the 2v1 potential onto Isidru.
Phazon pretty red. Cody just got into the orange. Ooh, Isidru just a little bit too high for the ground pound to get the knockout move. Ooh. Oh, the red team kind of going on top of each other, overlapping, but in the worst way possible. Is Isidru going to be able to clean this up? Remy's there on the corner. Oh, Phazon's going to fall?
Oh, and the neutral light interrupts that gravity cancel side sig attempt. Remy's still able to touch this wall, but he's so incredibly hurt that side air is going to finish him off. Cody and Phazon able to close out game number 1 in pretty convincing fashion. 710 damage?
iThrow plays Hattori because Hattori has easy setups.
Okay.
iThrow said.
Yo, but that side air is going to disarm Isidru. You see Remy trying to position in front of him, be that wall, but Phazon gets past, hits the recovery.
Remy, you see him backing up, playing a little bit defensively, floating just a little bit. I think he just went for a gravity cancel side signature.
Yeah.
That was a little bit of a brave, brazen move.
But still, blue team struggling to finish off these stocks of the red team. That side air will get the stock count evened up, but Cody immediately picks up a recovery.
Not necessarily the best trade for the blue team. That D-Light dare ended up hitting Isidru. He's in the red.
I think the call's been made that Remy's going to be the more forward position, but Cody immediately dives in, hits the recovery, chases high, and unfortunately was not able to pick up that recovery. Nice follow-up from Remy, though, gets extra damage on the Faison. Blue team actually with the stock count lead, but if you look at Isidru's health, if you look at Remy's health, this could easily swing back in the red team's favor.
Oh, man, that gets interrupted by Faison. D-Light recovery, not enough for the knockout yet. One more will do it. The recovery, even on its own, didn't need the D-Light. Gonna take out off the top. Cody, Travis, and Faison will be taking that set 2-0.
But in the meantime, we're going to continue on in the upper side to see who's going to be challenging Costlix and Wrenched in the winner's bracket. Is it going to be Cody Travis and Faison, or is it going to be Simba and Santi?
My money would definitely be on Cody and Faison, but Santi and Simba are in, I don't want to necessarily say rare form today, but a little bit rarer form than normal. They seem to be on a different level here going into this set. This is going to be by far their toughest match of the day. This is where they're going to be facing sort of a different caliber of 2v2 team, moving from, I don't want to say good to great. Ooh, this could be a great start for the red team, grabbing both of them. Didn't quite have enough damage on them to grab the insig, a little bit too far away for them to be knocked far enough into the neutral signature, but still
nice weapon toss.
Fantastic opening for the red team, knocking out that high defense Barraza. Faison doing his best to keep the red team at bay. Again, they surround him. A little bit of team damage coming out, but they are in a huge lead right now. In comes Cody, trying to relieve some pressure, give Faison the room to get back, and he lets him get back. Cody almost killing his teammate.
Yo, he saved him. He can kill him if he wants to. Faison still extending this stock. Finally, that neutral air will get it. Stock count even up. Cody Travis going to get shut down, but Simba has got to be careful here. Most damage on the screen. Nice little pogo onto Simba. Red team trying to fight back, but Cody with the side air just needs another one, and blue team going to put this one in the bag. They will do it. That's going to be game 1 going the way of Cody and Faison. 784, like every time.
Dude, I would like to see Faison kind of stepping it up a little bit. The fact that Cody is putting out 700 plus like every game means Faison kind of has to step it up a little bit, because I think it's a little bit disingenuous to rely on your teammate to put out big numbers every time.
We're coming back up safely.
Nice side sig coming out from Faison to get that first knockout. Santi's looking pretty healthy here. Almost picks up the knockout onto Cody. Side sig almost knocking out Faison. Not enough though. D-Light recovery. That ceiling on Great Hall still high up there. That didn't even knock out. No quick punish from Cody, but there's the side signature, a little bit delayed. Finds the knockout. Oh, Cody going big on his final stock here in just 5 seconds.
All hope for the red team immediately dashed. Of course, Santi has some health, but it is so hard to 1v2 against two healthy opponents. Faison and Cody Travis don't even have to do anything too crazy. They're just sitting in the center stage. They're like, eventually you're going to come towards us.
Coming out from Faison. Double weapon toss. Faison without a weapon. Santi going real low. Cody has Blaster Spawn coming in. Is Faison going to dip? Baits a little bit with his ground pound, pulling out very early. Then he...
Santi, though, credit.
Now they're ready to go into it. We're seeing the stage banning coming in. Of course, we're seeing Kostlix leading with the Macho Man and Wrench leading with the Bodvar. And Faison and Cody are on the classic Wu Shang and Barraza here going into this.
Cody Travis throwing out lots of big signatures. Kostlix is deep red. Who's going to fall first?
There's a D-Light Nair for Faison. Ooh, it's a D-Sig. Faison's going to be staying alive. In comes the recovery from Kostlix. Turns around, knocks out Faison. Kostlix still alive, has quite a bit of damage on this stock. You're seeing blasters coming in for Cody. So I think a side air right now isn't going to be the knockout option.
Faison.
Oh, what is going on?
This is really awkward as far as 2v1s go, though. Like, blue team's not really trying to push anything. They're not trying to go for any team combos. Cody Travis had like a downlight. Okay, here's the team combo. Oh, they dropped it, though.
Going real deep with that one.
Yeah.
Insig sending up, and Cody's done.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not really very much to say about that. Wrench still only putting out 249 damage. Yeah, they're rolling straight on into this. Same map, hoping for a radically different outcome if you're the red team, and maybe hoping for the same thing if you're the blue team. Grabbing another easy win would be a nice way to move on into the winners finals, as they're already up a game here in this best of 5.
I mean, Wrench and Kostlix have been having a fantastic Saturday so far, of course. With the bear
charging up. Oh my gosh. And Faison is going to get hit on the forward part of that. He didn't even have to be high.
Yeah,
that's going to pick him up just right in front of Wrench.
That's just matchup knowledge right there. Like, there's no, oh, Xavier Woods came in with the pancakes and the hitbox looked kind of odd to me. Like, that's just, he didn't know that hitbox. Yeah, you're seeing Cody actually put out quite a bit of damage onto both these blue team members. Throws out the N-Sig. Both blue team members able to make it back onto the stage safely. Faison starting to swing. You can see he knows the red team, or the blue team is in red health, so he wants to finish these stocks off. Yep, side sig will even up the stock count. This is potential for the red team. Nice.
Oh,
that team
that's
damage
multiple
is gonna hurt.
times now that they've dropped these team combos. Oh,
nice.
Faison's not going to drop that follow-up D-Sig. See Faison going down. He's able to get back, no problem, and they take it. What?
Faison and Cody Travis closing that one up, and Faison putting out 509 damage. Really good job pumping the brakes on what the blue team was doing and just wrestling that one back. Yeah, really good job, because that looked like a rough start. Faison lost his first stock fairly early, and even his second one was pretty early in comparison to everyone else, but he really closed up that last stock. Like, he took no damage on that last stock.
It's like he needed a game and a half to get in. Like, it wasn't just nailed in after the first game. He needed a little bit of that second game to start falling behind to really wake up.
You got that push start motor, right? Like,
I think they need to do a hard switch. At least if Faison has gauntlets. His gauntlets were not looking strong into Kostlix's lance. Here comes the spear, though, and he's definitely finding more connections than he did previously. Neutral sig finds the knockout, gets punished, and there is the full team wipe on red.
Really well played from Kostlix to get the punish onto Faison and pick up a second one onto Cody Travis for the double.
Now Faison's back with the gauntlets, hits the sidelight. GC sidelight misses. Cody's there to respond after. Nice! 4 stocks to 3. Good lead for the red team. What a way to come back.
Lots of whiffed axe swings. Neutral light is going to connect for Kostlix. Faison with a nice snare. You saw Cody Travis trying to catch Wrench, but Wrench with the hitbox ends up launching Cody Travis up.
And Faison was doing a great job of delaying his recovery, staying really low so that he didn't get in Cody's way. He wasn't in danger of getting hit by any blue team member. He was just kind of floating down there under the radar, and then he was able to get back. About that is it looked like Faison could have continued stringing Wrenched over onto the left, but he made sure to turn around so that he didn't send so that he didn't send Wrenched over near his teammate where he could provide relief. And the slide, oh my gosh. Now keep in mind, I mentioned it earlier when Wrenched ran into Noel and Ethan, but now he's facing another Wu Shang here in Faison again, nailing that side signature. So good with that. But saying that Wu Shang is a crutch legend, so might be a little bit of frustration facing yet another Wu Shang today, and this time it's looking grim.
Yeah, he's gonna RT that tweet after this set if he loses, just saying.
Sidelight nair from Caustic. See the chase dodge up. Down there, not going to quite reach. Faison putting the hurt on him now. It seems like Faison's dialed in a little bit more on how to deal with this lance from Caustic.
Nice save.
Dude, Faison almost picked that up.
Yeah.
That was such a difficult recovery to time. And he almost had it. Put a little bit of team damage on Cody, but you see that the thought was there. He knew exactly what Wrench was doing and where he was going to send him.
Oh, nice pickup from Faison again, following up off that axe neutral there. Faison is just ready to follow up off of Cody Travis, or I guess the blue team as well, to your earlier point. Recovery, Costlix is out of here. It's all left to Wrenched. And Faison!
Oh, the taunt comes out too!
Faison!
You love to see it.
Trying to get that mental damage. AoE, baby. Team combos. Down sig. Oh, side sig doesn't connect. Doesn't even need to. Faison and Cody Travis earn their spot in the grand final set.
But definitely as the set went on, we saw Faison's gauntlets really start to wake up.
Yeah.
Like there was, it was one of the early games that I believe we were on Shipwreck, and Faison had gauntlets and Caustic had the lance, and he was absolutely manhandling Faison. Like Faison had nothing to deal with the pressure from Caustic, and then that kind of started to wane a little bit.
Well, fortunately right now he doesn't have to worry about those gauntlets. Actually, well, he needs to get that pickup, which will be gauntlets. Yep, finally gets that pickup. But Faison's got to be careful. He is the most damaged on the screen right now as Wrench picks up the downlight recovery. Another downlight recovery, and Faison's going to fall. I love that it's literally just because you think it's funny. It's not like, hey, here's some pertinent information.
I mean, it adds
something to mull over,
right? It adds to the narrative.
Just barely missed the recovery, but another side air Wrenched is going to fall. Ground pound attempted from Caustic. He's feeling confident right now.
Look how far that side air sent Faison though. Oh, blue team's got to be careful. They're fairly damaged, and so like a big axe recovery from Cody that hits Faison on like the bottom side of it could have put him in a bad spot. I love how right before that you saw Cody fade to the right with a recovery, and Wrench was right there with a hammer ready to side sig. You saw Cody press left and fade back just a little bit to overspace the side air that came from Wrench. Really great control on that, especially when like there were so many crazy things happening below him. He was able to keep track of that, and also he didn't tunnel vision. Eli side air sending Wrench over to the edge. Answers with a ground pound and a dare. In comes Faison. You see him right there. Yeah.
Nice big side sig. Faison's going for more. Oh my god!
He did it! My god! He did it! That's an orange knockout with a spear side air. Oh my gosh! He did it!
You can kind of afford this, but oh my goodness, Caustic. All right, maybe stay on stage. Maybe stay on stage.
Cody's gonna sit there.
All right, solid punish from Cody Travis. But Caustic's falling here does mean that they're on tournament point. They're one game away from being knocked out, going home with the silver, and Cody Travis and Faison are now one game away from getting that gold medal and being crowned the 2v2 Summer Championship team. Side air not going to put Wrenched off screen, though. Right side pogo. Faison needs another hit. Nice weapon toss. Yep, right as he charges up. Oh, whoa, Faison! Almost gave him the chase dodge up. Oh, and the neutral signature from Caustic finishes off the first stock of Faison. Just on stock count alone, though, this is relatively even, 3-4. But look at Wrench's health bar; like he's gone.
Yeah, it's all of a sudden 4-2. Very quickly. Kostlik's about halfway through this stock. We have seen him extend him pretty well. But Faison and Cody are really leveling up here. Beautiful gravity cancel side signature from Faison. And now Wrenched is the one in the 1v2, staring at an 0-3 in grand finals. Are they going to drop it?
What?
Coming out. Wrench finds the ground pound.
Watch out for the spear.
Lobbing it. Oh,
There
and
it
he
is.
finds it! Faison and Cody Travis are your 2v2 North American Summer Champions, coming off of a 3-1 in Winners Finals into the 3-0 in Grand Finals, shutting down Wrenched and Kostlik.